Yeah, and that was a blowout. I sat out the whole last quarter. The whole starting team sat out the whole last quarter, and that's when they caught up a little bit. They tried to run with us, and it wasn't something they could do. And what was happening was I only had 10 points that game, but I had 12 assists. And Dave Maloney and Eddie Pfeiffer were on fire. They were hitting everything they threw up. So the ball wasn't coming into the pivot. You know, they were just playing great basketball. So I enjoyed watching them, and I did my little thing inside and got my rebounds and my assists. I was proud of getting those 12 assists, and we actually blew them out.
Well, you know, actually, those teams, when we played in the tournament, I think we felt like we were in control of all those games. Okay, it was a team that had played Providence, teams like St. Joe and the Palestra. We were ready for that. It was just a question of whether, you know, everybody brought their A game to the floor. And on this team, with so much offensive firepower, that kind of a tournament was really set up for us. So that was not the impediment or the obstacle that maybe some people saw would prevent us from achieving our goals. It was once we got into the regionals, who would we be playing, where would we be playing, and that of course was an interesting cycle of games too, because we ended up going to play Albright at Albright, and that was the most difficult game that we played in from the time we left the regular season play.
I'm sure the players thought this was a lock, didn't they, Jay?
I think so. I think so.
And then, of course, the coach never thinks it's a lock.
No, of course, the coaches don't.
You get careless, so anybody has a chance to beat you.
We never minded taking the trips down to Washington, but God forbid they're having any tournament down in Randolph-Macon or Hampton-Sydney or those god-awful rides.
We're ready to play the Mason-Dixon tournament. I mean, at that point, we had another meeting among the players. We talked it out. We said, we're not going, you know, let's go out and really have a good tournament and make sure that everybody knows that we're the team. And that's what we did.